cold. Especially on the day that we lose an hour of sleep. Well, not we, but British people lose an hour of sleep. Have a good day at the gym as well, mate. She hasn't gone to the gym in like a week and it's bad. It's bad. She's just been too busy. Today she finally took a wee moment to herself, aka she got a haircut, and the haircut Gaia. Haircut. They may have cut too much because they were like, "Wow, this bit of your hair looks like shit. We're gonna cut it off." And she's like, "Oh, could you not save it?" No. But it's fine. It's fine. Kate Snuggles. Kate. So Kate Lockstar, thank you so much for the raid. Kate. Welcome. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. If you don't know who Tori is, she's just a wee gal. And everybody should go unfollow Luck. She will do the shout out. Rendana is the only mod around, so she'll go do it. She hasn't done it in ages. There we go. Yes, there we go. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. She is simply just a gal. Welcome. Every gal should go and follow Luck. They do like lots of cute arts. Sorry, cleaning right now. Don't apologize. It's always a lot of pressure. She just hasn't done it she hasn't done a shout out in ages, so she's like, "Oh, I wonder if she can do it properly." But hello, Kate. She won't lie, she's been kind of slacking in terms of event organization. If she had any say in it, she would not be doing this event tomorrow, but it is what it is. But because it's not her own event, she can't really cancel it. But it's fine. It'll be a nice distraction for her anyway. But I go back to streaming after a week of mental fog. It's always you need to take the rest if you need to take the rest. But she hopes you had fun with Kingdom Hearts. She hope you had good fun. Kate, welcome. You're renting a room to move a 55-inch TV from your living room dining table to your bedroom? Are you carrying that TV by yourself? Dangerous. How's gal? Tori's okay. She's been quite busy today. She got a haircut, which is why the stream was a bit later than normal. She had to go out to go and get some ingredients for the cafe as well, and then she impulse got a haircut. But then she went with this like, it's like, you know, the local Asian hair salon, not like the fancy modern Japanese salons, you know. She went to like a local salon, and they cut her hair a bit too short, which is fine. Like it's probably just because it's jarring, right? Because they cut like 5 inches off her hair. Tomorrow just before. No, it's the cafe. Straight out cafe. She like. This is nothing to do with Anime Manga Pop, but like, low key, she kind of wished she could cancel it, but she would rather which is why the April event was cancelled. Like, she would rather only cancel within like her things that she's in charge of, but she wouldn't cancel on like a convention because that's not very gal. But it'll be a good distraction, okay? It'll be a great it'll be fine. But it's just she's not in the mental state to really do an amazing job. But She'll automate it. It'll be automation, but she really hopes she hasn't forgotten anything. You need to cut your hair, BRB. Don't cut. What are you doing? Trying to move you moving your TV or you cutting your hair? Which one are you doing? You haven't had a haircut in many years? She hasn't had like a proper cut off a good chunk of haircut in about 5 years. So, weirdly enough, her hair is the same length as when she started streaming, aka her actual model's length right now, which is nice. You do it yourself? She wishes she could do it herself. The only good thing about this hair salon place, cash only, therefore 30 pounds. You know, like, it's one of them places. So, it's cheap. Cafe 20, cafe, welcome. She does want to, she's tempted, like, when she got her haircut, she's tempted to, like, dye it. You know, sometimes pink gets, like, you get bored of your own hair color, right? So you're like, oh, maybe she should go off and do her own, like, do a new hair color. I want to go gray. Oh, no, because this one time she dyed her hair blue, like a streak of blue with the pink, and it came out like swamp green. No. Cheese tournament was proper fun. It was very fun. It was nice to take a few moments out of her day, her busy day. It was the bad green. So now pink hair and blue does not mix. Like, even though it's cute on like anime characters, it's not cute on her. Good as LGBTs that do haircuts so people can afford it too. Oh, that's really nice. Hair dye accident disaster. Oh no. It's fine, cause like it came out fine when the gal put the blue on it, because she has pink hair, right? You don't know what happens after the first wash. No, she might from now on, if she wanted to go get her hair dye, she might look at like hair modeling, you know? Because now her hair is short as fuck now, so she's a bit jarred by it. It might take her a while to get accustomed to it. What a time. Delicious. But yeah, today she still hasn't like actually designed the menu, which is an issue. But that's because she didn't really go and get everything until today. So she's kind of winging it. She feels bad. She feels like she's not being professional or doing anything. Like she feels like she's a messy gal, you know? Because she's so used to doing things like months in advance, right? At least, not months. Maybe like 3 weeks in advance. Like everything is sorted out. But like until today, she wasn't even 100% sure about the menu. Like that's our current state, right? Okay, right. Let's we can at least edit this menu pretty decently. Okay. She found a fancy cake today, so she's gonna use that cake. She found a pandan chiffon cake, so that's gonna be bougie. Rare cake for a convention event. It's not happening again. Maybe. Thank you for coming by, Luxor. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining the cheese rolling competition. That was very fun. Okay, right. Let her. Pandan cake sounds good. It's really good. Like a chiffon pandan is very good, but she's not sure if it's gonna be a hit or not. that she needs to spell check herself too. How do you spell available? That's one of the ones she always spells wrong. Like available is one of the spellings she always gets wrong. Available, and what's the other one? There's there's another one she always gets wrong. Cracked the play on monster for a bit, then got to round 4. Was it that stressful for you, look? Necessary? Yes, that one's also bad. Convenient? Convenient, see, is not as bad for her, weirdly enough. It's literally only a couple words sometimes. Pandan chiffon cake. She gotta space it out ever so slightly. Okay, lots of work to do today. It's kind of her fault. This is all her. Like there's no one else to blame but her. The second guess spelling ones, necessarily. That's one that always gets her. Necessarily always gets her. Okay, right. Cafe menu. She's a bit nervous about the cafe. She always is whenever she's not like 100% prepared. Whenever she's not like 100% prepared, she always gets a bit nervous about cafes. You did it because you had a bit, apparently. You had one, and apparently it was something I needed. Oh no! Hopefully you feel a bit better. Hopefully your cheese rolling competition helped you like chillax a little bit. Tori would look nice with anime hair color. She literally has pink hair. Cafe Astro Man, Cafe Toast Man, welcome. Hello. Tori literally has pink hair, like offline too. Fun fact: Tori's model was literally a copy and paste of her. She forgot what. Okay, she gotta get rid of you. Cafe Rido, welcome. Oh, it did, yeah, that's good. As long as it helped you, cheered you up a little bit. That's the most important thing. Can she even go? We'll find out. Oh! Nugget, what are you doing? Oh! Go! Nugget, please. You're in the way. Thank you for coming by, Luxstar. Thank you. Why? Gonna have less drinks. She forgot if she has some of the syrups. Huh. She might have to quickly go and pop over it. She might have to go and pop downstairs to check. She doesn't remember. Huh. Nugget wanted to go. Nugget got to go instead of her. Rude. Okay, right. Let her quickly She needs a hat. There we go. Okay, she needs to move everything. She thinks she got everything from the cafe. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, got move every cow up. She thinks she got everything set up properly. Bum bum bum. Pop. Pop that there. So many things to do. So little time to do. To be fair, there's not that much. Like once she figures out her set list. Once she figures out her menu, it's actually not too much to do. She does need the loo though, so she might BRB to the loo while she goes and gets stuff. Okay. Kate Oli! Kate! Welcome, welcome! Hello, hello. Okay. Today, she is just sorting out her menus and stuff. Which, is not too bad. She doesn't really remember what she... has. Why naked today? She has a lot of fur. It kind of covers everything. Kate. Is there something new in the menu? We changed the menu almost every event. Mostly because it's just whatever's available in terms of, like, stock. Because she gets everything, like, relatively fresh. Which sounds weird, saying thing is fresh. But it is because it's, like, new stuff. Okay, she thinks that's the right catalog. She does need to go and find some stuff. In real life menu? Yeah, it is. It's the menu for the event tomorrow. How fresh? So fresh? Fresh enough that she only normally buys everything the day before the event. Because she's very picky. Kate, Zizi, Kate. Welcome. She's very picky with, like, making sure that nobody else picks the stuff. She's that kind of gal that would go to, like, one of them 6 a.m. fish markets. You know? She'd be like, no, she's going to the fish market. But it's okay. It works itself out in the end. Okay. £3. This is the issue. She has so many folders. If she loses something, gone forever. Okay. Do you have a consistent supplier? No. No. That's why she doesn't tend to make the menu until like 1 or 2 days before. Because like she could go to like Wing It and find out it's not there. Right? Like it's then she'll be like, okay, she has to now redo the menu. She can't do any of the agent stuff until the morning of because of it. Many layers. Many layers. Kate Magua, Kate. Enjoy your trip to Birmingham. Enjoy MegaCon. Enjoy. What is she? Where is her? Where is the information? Information. Docos. Oh, you're on your way home. Oh, she thought you were going. Her bad. She thought you were on the way going. Do you see many cuties? Many pookie cows? What an interesting choice of date for like these conventions to be though. You'd think like you would try not to be the same weekend as like another convention. Again, you probably can't help it, right? You probably already locked in on a date and then you can't really move out of said date. Miku Park, the cutest cosplayer? It was very cute. Like they must have been like what do you call them? What do you call them? Emotional support dog? Because most places will allow you to bring a dog. And she's not really sure though. Truffle would kill another dog, so Truffle would never go to a convention. Sadly. Truffle would murder a gal. So, best not have the dog there. Service jacket on the outfit. Aw, that's cute. Yeah, she presumes most conventions won't allow you to bring a dog in unless they were like... a service dog. Okay. Right. Okay, move everything up. You know, Mama Taiga almost tried to do the thing where she was like, yeah, Truffle is a service dog. She's like, absolutely fucking not. Truffle is not a service dog. Truffle came with us today on our little shopping trip. Like, Mama had to stay outside. We took turns going in and out of stores when dogs were allowed in. The Truffle and the pets at home? You think that'd be great? No, this dog wants death in pets at home. Because there's so many dogs there. There walking there like a little bulldog puppy, and he was so like calm and gentle. Truffle. A vapid dog. Absolutely vapid. Minus Tor. One staff. Okay, nakama checkies. Right. She do hope people like come to the cafe regardless if she feels ready or not for it. Served with wet cream and marshmallows. Lychee. Sure gals will come? She hopes so. She always gets a bit nervous with these convention events. She doesn't know who's there. Plus, she wasn't, because there was another event tomorrow, like today, she can't set up until tomorrow, which is a little bit stressful. Just a little bit. And it's also in central London, so she's not driving in, which is, you might think it's great, but it's not. Very much not great. My smaller venues, yeah, but normally she drives to them so she can pack her car, like, preemptively. But because she's not, she has to, like, get an Uber or, like, you know, a rental, like a drop-off car. Wait, you know what? Where's her phone? She might have left it downstairs, okay? She's gonna go pee, and she'll be back, in a moment. Piss time! You know where I go, but they never line up when I'm free? You just don't like her. Truffle needed to piss. So she went and let Truffle piss. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. You were lost eating the skate. Oh, is that a game where you're in like, when you're a drug lord? Is it that one? Is it a different one? You don't know who Tori is? She's just a girl. And she needs to burp. It went away. He got scared. He got scared in front of a cutie. Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome. She is a simple gal. Cuban was having a quiet day in. Now he's worried about maid breaking in. Maid, you sound low-key desperate to see Cuban. You're like, am I seeing you tomorrow, Cuban? Question mark? Ubu eyes? Dad and I started a drug empire. She's proud of you. She's proud of you. We are back indeed. Sorry it took a while. She had her dog needed to piss, so she had to go let the dog piss. She also pissed, so that's fine. We're like communal pissing, not at the same time, but like, you know, back to back. You didn't want to see what Cubic sent you? Is it gonna be yaoi? I'll have the cash honest. What kind of money? What kind of exchange is she seeing today? Wow, she's seeing some drug deal going on. Hey, you all can, the two of you can go buy the 7 photo cards that are left. She's kind of forgot to put them online. So there's only 7 left. Say no more. Do you two want some flapper pie? Because she can't finish this fucking pie by herself. Because that's a lot of pie to eat by herself. Because Mama Taiga thinks it's weird. And it's actually so good. This flapper pie slaps. But Mama Taiga is like, ew, it's kind of weird. Chingno, please? Okay, can you like... Oh. Yes, her dog is out. Very gal. Can you like just put it in general chat in her Discord and just be like, Tori, pack pie tomorrow, please, because she will forget. She has like a 35% chance of forgetting in the morning because she has to put it into a packaging tomorrow morning because it will go off if she leaves it out overnight. You've been checking the website every day for those cards to go up? Sorry, she's been preoccupied. And it's one of those things where it's like, oh, maybe she just wait until like volume 2 comes out, right? Maybe at that point it's better, right? Lip balm time. But yeah, she's happy to bring some pies for gal pals. You please do come and get them early in the day because she there's no she doesn't have a fridge, right? So she can't promise the state of the pie if you don't collect it like first thing in the morning. AKA like when you get in, just come in and be like, can I have Tori's pie? Tori's probably gonna be at the front, but you know, if she isn't, she'll go get it for you. Because she can't finish this pie before it gets off. You have to eat it today, as in tomorrow though, because it will not stay out. So to eat on the day, yes, please eat it on the day. But no, by you accepting this pie from her, you cannot sue her if you get ill. So you cannot sue her. Technically, it is a free pie. But you cannot sue her if you get ill. If you don't eat it, because it is egg and milk. You have to remember, it is just pure egg and milk in this pie. Pick it up first thing and forget about it till noon. Did you still eat it? Because that tiramisu, you probably shouldn't have eaten that tiramisu, fam. No, this pie slaps, okay? This flapper pie is so good. It's so good, but she can't eat all of it. There's so much sugar in there. But it held, it's like a pie. It's cooled down perfectly. She's well chuffed about that. Okay, so now she knows what she doesn't and does have, so she can do this menu properly. Kernel, sencha, red berries. Oh, that's another one she can't spell. Chamomile. Chamomile. Oh, she spelled it right. Never mind, she's smarter than she thought she was. I'll be back later. Enjoy your walk. Make sure you shit on company time. It was Happy Japan and you're still alive? It was in the middle of summer? Boy. But yes, any gal pals who are going to Anime Manga Pop tomorrow want some flapper pie? Let her know. She'll pack you a packet. Even better, you eat it on a plate then and there, because she can take back the packaging. Though she's not sure you can eat it at the cafe though, because people are gonna be like, "Oh, can we have some of that?" She'd be like, "No." There's probably enough for like 3 or 4 portions. Right. Okay. Much lower amount of drinks and such, which is good. Bum bum bum. Shitting on company time is peak management. How long do you think you can go to the toilet at work without like flagging something up? You know, like you know, like what's an acceptable amount? Cause she has like a few taco duties gal pals that spend like 20 minutes in toilet every single time they go to the toilet, which that might be pushing it, right? 20 minutes every single like 3 times a day. That's an hour that you're shitting, like, or pissing. That's a long time. Like that should flag something out. Also, May and Cubic, you better go to the performance. She's honestly so glad she didn't like accept doing a performance herself too. She might explode spontaneously. In little, anyone want anything? Core. Can you get her a protein chocolate shake? Whatever the brand is. It's normally 9. Oh, there's a banana one. Get her the banana one. That one's like 99p. It's like a banana milkshake. It's great because what she does is that she makes an Americano and then she shoves that into the banana milkshake, and it's so good. It's like a banoffee latte. Delicious. You take a bit longer than most people because you have a tummy problems, but no one at your job ever said anything about it so far? Yeah, but no. Okay, can you imagine the balls on that gal who decides to go up to you and go, Astroman, why are you shitting so long? Like, that's a high level of confidence. That's a high level of confrontation. I didn't really know you were doing anything other than a performance. Normally, we try to do the cafe, but the issue with the cafe so far, along these, is that she's always busy or out the country during some of these performance-only events. Like, the last one, the one in Bristol, she had a hen do, so she couldn't do the cafe. And like, with peace and love, she's which is why she's at every single event, by the way. No one has the equipment or the manpower. That makes sense, like, aka a car, to be able to run the cafe at the level, at the standard that she would put it as, right? Like, she has a standard of how she runs the cafe, and she would rather not do a cafe than not have a good level. Enjoy your coworker's friend's birthday? Wait, coworker friend. Okay, just say friend, Renana. But thank you for coming by, Renana. Thank you. If she's not, it's just a performance. Yeah, basically. For Addy Manga Pop, anyway, it's a bit difficult to do Addy Manga Pop, every single Addy Manga Pop, when she also has several different Taiga duties at the same time. Like, to do a cafe for every Addy Manga Pop is a full-time job. And she's not doing that. But happy birthday to Red Nana's co-worker friend. Give them birthday beats. Give them birthday beats. Rookie mistake is the one using the one closest. Oh, you mean the cubicle? Who goes and listens in the toilet noises? That's a little bit odd. Sometimes coworkers stay as friends when they leave the job, and there's no guarantee that you'll stay in contact. He got fired for attendance. You haven't talked to him since. He probably finds it awkward, right? He probably finds it awkward to be like, "Hey, Red Nana." That's a weird, creepy thing to do. It is to like go and listen in the toilet. What if she shots, in the toilet? Like, what you gonna do? You gonna report that? ToriThaiga shorted in the toilet. What is she meant to do? She's in the toilet for that reason. Leave her alone. He might think I was part of it. He didn't show up to work. Like, how is he blaming anyone else but himself? That's insane work to be like, somebody got him fired. You didn't show up for work. Listen, as a gal who has to had to fire people before, it's not fun. Even for the gal who doesn't want them there, it's not fun. Right. Looking forward to possibly looking forward? That's some crazy shit. The only time she feels like a boss would look forward to it is if their bonus counts on it. Hopefully not including you. Red Nana lives at that job. You think they can fire Red Nana? Like, if they fired Red Nana, the whole workforce is gone. Gone. Welcome. If they fire Red Nana, that's like 70% of the workforce of this company. Because this gal does not rest. How's your day been? She's been busy sorting out the cafe's, the cafe tomorrow's stock. But other than that, she's pretty gal. She's pretty comfy, pretty good. She got a haircut. They call her hair too short, which is top banter. But also, she's not used to it anymore. She feels naked. Her head feels naked. But it's not as bad. She's gonna find out when she changes into her PJs. My position is a luxury. I'm in charge of the weekends, so if I get fired, then the salary people would have to rotate coming in on weekends. What do you mean you're in charge of the weekends? You're just in perpetual work, Renetta. Like, at least it didn't make you bald. Can you imagine? Like, she would throw the biggest Karen they'll ever see in their life. To where they have to give them a ring for issues and problems over the weekend without them having to come in. Are you expected to be like on the phone on your days off? Ewy! Work expecting you to be at work. You do the regular work as others on Tuesday and Thursday when you go in? Go in every day, Renana. What are you on about? It seems to be a thing. 2 of her mods just don't stop working. It's part of the job. Oh, is it on their contracts? She's due a few contract renewals. Ewy! She fucking hates reading contracts. Yulap, I found your drill bits. What, in Lidl? Oh, so how are you getting signal in Lidl? Every Lidl she's ever been in has no signal. Like, there's no signal in that Lidl. Ever. Ba, ba, ba. Bum, bum, ba. That's how to get the location really cheap. There's no signal. Renana, you said you were going twice so far. Not as much as she loves you here. You said you were going twice. She doesn't want you to be late. It's your Pookie's birthday. You shouldn't be late. She cares you, but don't be late. She's only sending you away because she cares. Fine. Not the full stop fine. It's gonna be bowling. Do you guys like have those little gates at the side when you go bowling? Something tells me you don't want to go to this party. Like, parties are fun. Like, she enjoys a party. A party's like... A party's fun. Shin available. She's very excited for the panda and chiffon cake. Buries a little lamp. You used to bury a little lamp? Crazy. You just throw the ball as hard as you can. That usually works. That feels like that's a way to break the system. Feels like a way to break it. All sweets come with dairy whipped pre. Please let your server know if you would like it without. There we go. Not broken anything yet? Usually the damage carries when you... Damage the carries when you carry? You mean like the little machine? To be fair, she hasn't gone bowling in about like 6 years. She's not really a bowling gal. Because it's those shoes. Those shoes are minging. Like, you don't know. When you go bowling, you have to go get these like shoes. And they're grim. Okay? Those shoes are gross. They are grim. Like, they're usually like they just look like they have never been in the wash ever. And something about it just makes her unhappy about it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Okay. Do you think it's worth doing the tarot? Yeah, we should do the tarot. Tarot latte. Oops, oh, melon soda? She hopes lots of melon soda sells because she only has melon soda in terms of using the lemonades. She may have gotten a lot. What's a taro? Taro is like sweet potato, but purple. Bum, 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 bum. Like those, yeah. Melon soda is pretty Japanese. Yeah, it's one of the staples. It's like one of the only things that is permanently on her menu. Permanently. It does not leave the menu ever. Though, she has noticed in Animanga Pop, not many people order it as much. Okay, right. Six. Okay, right. Catalog. Catalog. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Photos. Bum 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 bum. One of your favorite? It's really good. It is one of our favorites. Like as a soda. She's not really a soda gal though. She's not normally a lemonade kind of gal. No one orders melon soda. That means I'm there. You're not even there tomorrow. You could have gotten some flapper pie. You could have got some pie. Pop that, pop that. You know what? She forgot to say if Cora needed to go do stuff off the stream, they could, but she kind of forgot. She gave Cora a smooch. Mwah. Right, okay. Let's save this menu. I'm done. Catalog. London. Right, let's... New... International paper. Rotate by that. Okay, the manga pop. Let's go put the menu in here. What was that noise? No, that was the music. She was like, what's that noise? That was eerie noise. Bum bum bum. Okay, catalog. Catalog. Merge layers. Merge layers. Right, let's pop this in. Bum bum bum. PDF. PDF. Okay, London 1. Do not preserve. On her computer. PDF London 2. Do not preserve Photoshop. Okay. Just gonna combine these. Combine files. Combined. And now we print. And here comes the bit when her dyspraxia activates, because she wants to print both sides, but she can't figure out whether or not it's flipped on the long side or the front side. Print on both. Is it flip on the long edge or the short edge? She doesn't know. She doesn't know which one it is. It's an option. Her printer has a both sides printing. I print on A4, yeah. She's printing on landscape. Landscape, A4. Does it flip on the long edge or the short edge? She doesn't understand what that means. She doesn't understand what that means. She has a printer that prints on both sides. Yeah. Landscape should be short edge. Portrait would be long edge. Well, she'll trust you. Let's find out. Goodbye, printing. We wave the printer goodbye. Right, while that is doing that, let's set up the next thing she needs to do. Bum, 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 bum. Many typings. Clickety clackety clop. So she's trying to find information for her staff, and she's looking. Oh Lord, she's looking. Bum 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 bum. Ba, ba, ba. Kate Kinoko! Kate! Welcome, welcome! Hello, hello! Kate! Welcome, welcome! How was Overwatch? You get the MVPs? What does MVP mean? Main vital player? 5 win streak. Oh yeah. Kate! Chase? Cheese? Cheese. 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 Most valuable. There we go. Thank God, Lee. Apparently, though, her friend thinking about Overwatch. One of her gal pals is gonna go see Sombra's voice actress this weekend. Apparently, she's just in Shoreditch for some reason. Very random. She had DreamHack. Now there we go. That's the thing then. She was like, why is she in Shoreditch? What a weird thing. And he's... Oh! Isn't that what MegaCon is? You walk past DreamHack today? Is it 2 cons in the same thing? Wowee. They're both on NEC Wiki. To be fair, it kind of... It makes it better, right? In a sense. Brief. Bum bum. Oh. Apparently she has... Did it read? Okay, right. Okay. Trick to ear side and see is too much? Oh, is it on 2 different sides? Oh, Powerlifting convention? She wants to go to the powerlifting convention? You know what? She actually really wants to go to conventions that have nothing to do with anime. Like, she wants to go with Pookie. She wants to go to, like, the Cheese and Chili Festival with Pookies. You know, like, it's actually been quite nice to kind of, separate, like, go to things that have nothing to do with, like, pop culture. There's not, she likes the fact that it's nothing to do with it. Low-key, she kind of wanted to go to Crufts, but it was in Birmingham this time around, and because, like, it was right after her getting truffle, she wasn't sure whether or not she would, she felt bad going, basically. Felt bad. Right. Okay, she's gonna have... Wait, 1 second. She's gonna have to... She needs to set up some new chibis. There we go. There we go. To recreate some chibis. Visit Worm on a whim. Say, but you got all the Mikus from them? Miku Worm. Worm. Should go for the Miku worms. What do you do with, like, all the, like, stuff? Because she never really knows what to do with all the stuff. Okay. Did all the Moe plushies were so cute? Yeah! They were so cute. She has it on her uniform. Which, you know what? She actually probably should go and sort out her uniform after the stream. She has not touched it since the photo shoot. Which, you know what? Her bad. Unsure if still okay. All she wants to do right now is pay Pokopia. But you know what? If she finishes everything, she possibly could. Very possibly. She might finish everything if she prints everything out. Sorts everything out in decent time. Oh, okay. Excellent. Print. Plain paper. Best print. 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 Pause. Okay. Print. 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 Her printer is an error state. That's great. Okay, she's gonna go look at her printer. Your Poco PF full moon, but you don't even have a Switch 2? You might just wait at this point, you know? People are already kind of moving on, aren't they? She just hasn't had the time to really play it. You put them in a folder and look at them occasionally. You tend to buy people who you want to support, so it's always nice to look back on it. You should stick it on something. You stick it. You know what you should do? You should stick it on the train parts you have to work on. Cause no one's ever gonna see it except for you, right? You might just stick a little sticker on it. Occasionally, the aliens will find it in like 3,000 years. It's gonna be like, what's this worm on it? What's this Mika worm? Okay, be right back. Lord, you were correct! You were correct, Maguta! It was the right way round! She did not trust! She did not trust you! She should have! There'll be a huge train wreck cause of accident. Miku sticker covering up the chokehold? Chokehold. Chokehold. She's a child. Literal child behavior from Tori. What does a chokehold do? What does the chokehold do? She would like to know. Canon. Send to printer. Property. Photo map paper. Standard. Okay, okay. Kate, Aru, Kate, welcome, welcome. Pencil, rear tray. There we go. It slows the air rate of air. So the brakes release gradually. Oh, that sounds complicated. Sounds very complicated. She does not know what it normally does. She's too scared to know. Right. Hello. Sorry, she's shaking. She's trying to get this. She's making the new stuff. animated chibis. She normally takes a lot longer to do this bit. Send. Okay, right. Please cut without issue. It would make her well happy if you cut without issue. Cut paper. No. Let's find out. Oh, you got school out. Very nice. Okay. She will use the paper cutter to cut the paper. Very gal. AFK dance activated. She's not away from keyboard. She just turned her. Oh, that technically is away from keyboard, isn't it? Technically, you're right. Barracuda. Fish. Fish. She's a bit nervous next week, actually. She's driving to Newcastle, which is where one of her friends' wedding is happening. Not very fun. That's a 6-hour drive. And with how much fuel it is right now, she was like, oh, that's extortionate. And then she realized how expensive trains are. No brainer. Actually, no brainer compared to taking a train. It's a crazy amount to take a train. Actually, insane amount. She kind of forgot if she normally left the border in the chibis. Oh well. They will do. She's actually now she's thinking about it, she's pretty sure she doesn't add a border to these. She could still change that. Okay, she could still change that. Athena, she caught. 6 hours? Yeah, it's a long drive. Which is why she's going for like 2 days, and then she has to leave Mama Taiga, which makes her even more nervous. Apply. Oh no. Oh, you know what? She gives up. These can have borders. She doesn't remember, but she's pretty sure there is no borders on them. She'll just reprint it when she needs to. Murigal. She will have a stopover though. She will stop over. She's not sure where. Maybe she'll pop over. She'll just show up in one of the Gap House homes. She'll break GPR and just show up in one of your homes. Wouldn't that be eerie? You can sleep in the shed. She has a hotel already, mind you. She already has a place to stay. She's paid money. Which, you know what? She probably should go check that he hasn't taken the money out, because she needs to move money around. Okay, there we go. Right, we need to put the laminator on now. Because she needs to laminate. Do the good old lamination. She kind of likes the extra border, actually. The border makes it actually kind of cute. Not that they're not already cute. Gems aren't always great. Okay, right. Go and print that out. Pop that, send that over. Okay, let's start then heat up the laminator. Which actually, now she remembers, she needs to remember to bring, buy more laminate. Oh no. Why are you screaming at her? Okay. Stop screaming. Hopefully she still has the laminating stuff. Okay, well, will her stuff explode upon plugging it in? Okay. Turn the heating on. Hopefully she has 3 more sheets. Wiggly cat, she do the wiggle. She do be wiggling. Okay, 3 laminating sheets. Oh, she also needs to get a wedding outfit. Oh, she forgot about that. Damn. She didn't think about the wedding outfits. She forgot. She forgot about having to prepare an outfit. She doesn't really own formal wear. ASMR. She pulls the sticky thing off the piece of paper. She hopes you enjoyed that. Okay, right. Let's get that printed out. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay. ASMR. Fursuit? She's not bringing the fursuit. Sorry, she got really distracted by messages. Okay, wait. Pop that in. Pop that in. right? No? Okay, go get the paper. Tori has printed her little checky stickers. Once that's ready to go, pop it there. Money manipulation movement. If she knew how to do that, she would not be doing this. She still would, probably. Do not laminate a piece of hair in this piece of paper. You're gonna scream at her? Don't scream at her. Okay, now it's doing its thing. The printer does go blur. Okay, right. Let's see what's in her list. Still to do. Get the merch. Oh, she needs to do schedules. Oh, she forgot about that. Right, let's go sort that out. Including her own schedule too. She was originally gonna do a community night, but because Delta can't do it, she might move it to another time. She might move it to the week afterwards, because she does have a free date then. Yeah, she'll move it to the week afterwards then. Does mean she's only doing 2 streams? Two streams this week. Also, it's daylight saving this week, so she's gonna have to annoyingly change all of the information on it, which is really annoying. BST to EDT. 5 hours ahead. She forgot what she did her own schedule. The cheese. We'll roll cheese another time. Too bad Dodo's not here to actually confirm whether or not he's free the next week. Okay, wait. It's 8. It's be 3 p.m. EDT. And 12 p.m. PDT? Yes. Time to go do everyone else's. Oh, there's so many. There's so many. Chat. She might actually end up having to leave some of these servers. There's so many servers. She's getting lost in them. Oh. Gauti, Braden! Gauti! Welcome, welcome! Hello, hello! Okay, BST. Should I change it? She really should design this in a bit of an easier to understand way. Okay, offline. Oh, so there's no VTubers for Animanga Pop. Gals are feeling very well, so she decided not to bother bringing the VTubers. Yeah, ridiculous. Ah, she forgot about the laminate. Good morning, Brandon. Oh, she forgot about that. Whoopsies. Right. Is she doing anything then? No. 5 p.m. 12 p.m. 9 a.m. Cook. Your mug would scare everyone off? You should have Moritaku's on iPad instead? Bet. Where's your sense of internet safety? Yeah. BST. If it's 7:30, then it's 2:30? Yes, 2:30. 11 a.m. 11:30 a.m. Thank God that the time zone has changed. Like, she hates it. Every time there is a time zone change, she tweaks out because she just forgets how it works. And she has to edit every single one of them, which is a pain. Aha! It's done! Yippee! Yippee! Okay. Right. Monday, nothing. Oh, so many things to change. Right. 4 p.m. BST. BST. 6 p.m. BST. Be there. Collab. Little good D2 shoes. Oh, it doesn't fit. Pain of it not fitting. Welcome back, mate. Lying in bed for 4 hours? Wasn't until you was gonna get back up, you finally fell asleep? It's how it get ya. Though, that's how it gets ya. I feel like that's always how they get you, you know? It makes you, yeah, your body waits until you actually have to get up. And it's like, oh, shoot time. It's rude. Coral. Also, gals, how much should a wedding a gift be? How much should a wedding gift be? Did you get her banana milkshake? Made? She hopes you did. She'd be really sad if you didn't. Actually, let's go! You can have the flappy pie. How close are you to the gal? She went to their Hindu? Is that a good indicator? Right? 16p over 16p, that's not worth it, is it? PM is 2 PM, 11 AM. Right. What time did she say? 5 PM? 12 PM? 9 AM? Tomodachi life. Okay. Crash Bandicoot. Fish Sim. Okay. Wait, you went all the way back in the conversation, Zach? Someone gifted a lot of the staff, custom-made plushies. It was really cute. It's on her dress. It's like a little felted embroidered one. It's adorable. So cute. The Secret Fair mattresses Newcastle getting the mattresses is a problem. Mattresses were still expensive. It's like 60 quid. 60 buckaroos. Spendy. Spendy. Tea. Tea. Latest, oh, you're tapped out? Oh, that makes sense. She was like, that was like an hour ago. That was time ago. She needs to burp, but it won't come out. She has burped. Very gal. You're on the phone? I'm not gonna lie, she never really uses her phone. Her phone, Twitch. Very rarely she will. Fish sim. Oh, it looks, her stream looks so dire because she's away for a lot of the week. She feels very bad. The 32, the 5th. Oh, it's Brother Tiger's birthday. On Sunday. Wowee. Gal's born on Easter Sunday now. You rather use your phone? Your phone has higher performance than your PC? What in Windows 7 do you have? But Tori will be back after. She will, and she will actually have time to stream a bit more too, which is good. Because she basically has nothing until, well, you know, nothing cafe related until basically May, like MCM. We both have March birthdays. Are you saying that you are her brother? No, her brother's birthday's April. Tori will be back after? Yeah, she will be back. Absolutely not. That's the most offending thing she said. She forgot about the. She keeps on forgetting about the fucking laminator. Okay. Put that in the bin. Put that in the bin. She's gonna spend some time cutting these out. You have a friend whose birthday's on April 1st? That's rough. Like, Gal's probably doing gets crazy treats during that day. By the way, she's been so busy, she hasn't planned anything for herself, so don't expect anything from her. She's quite busy on that day. She needs to go do all the grocery shopping for Mama Taiga. Cause like, Mama doesn't really like doing grocery shopping without a car. So, she has to go out with her mom for the whole day to like, you know, make sure that she's okay until Saturday. Tori be the cutest sister? Listen, with peace and love to her brother's the reason why she has every anxiety in the world. So, like, the concept of her being, like, enjoying the concept of a little, like, an older brother, difficult. But, Tori was the youngest, she is the youngest of her generation. So, she's never really had, like, a younger sibling. Like, the closest is her niece and nephews, and they're 7 right now. So, like, the jump is kind of high. So, she never really knew how it is to be, to have, like, a younger sibling. The closest right now is Zach, and occasionally she wants to kick Zach in the head. So, like, she can't really imagine the concept of a younger sibling. Little bro, yeah, she felt like sometimes she wants to, like, Asian mother Zach. And she's like, that's not her to do. You know? But sometimes you do things. Kick me? No, she didn't stutter. That's exactly what she she said, Zach. That is exactly what was said. Do not fret. Tori the real Mama Taiga, she sometimes, it's because she never had a younger sibling to see as an actual sibling. So it goes automatically to sibling to being a mother. She just ends up copying Mama Taiga things. Especially with Truffle. Sometimes she's like, God damn, Truffle. Which is why she's fine, shoving her fingers down Truffle's throat whenever she tries to eat something she shouldn't. You know what she tried to eat today? Balloon. While she was on the walk, she found a blew up balloon. Tried to eat the rubber, and she had to rip that thing out of his mouth. Tut. Only in the head, you can stay in chat. Food I got by adopting maids? Yeah, but they're all she feels like it might actually have changed her if she had to do if she had a sibling where she had to change their diapers or something. She never really had that opportunity. She's not sure how it is, obviously. Maybe people would hate it. Maybe it would inflate on its way out. Did she ever tell you about how it was one time Truffle ate a bit of a dog toy and then the string was poking out her ass and she had to pull the fucking string out of her ass? Not fun. But at that point, that kind of just makes her go, huh? She doesn't want to, she's kind of happy. She never had, younger siblings because she feels like she's the kind of gal who would have to do that. Extreme flossing? It probably emptied whatever was causing any kind of, issues in her intestines, Truffle, that dog. Crazy dog. Crazy dog. You never had younger sibling, but you've had younger cousin. You try to stop yourself from hitting them because they're so annoying. Because they're literally 5 or 7 years younger than you. Now you know how we feel sometimes, Zach. Sometimes you test the waters. Not with Tori. Tori shuts that down real quick. But sometimes you test the waters with her Moe Livers. And she cares you, Zach. But be careful, because if you get banned in one, you're gonna get banned in all. So, be very careful, follow Gal's rules, okay? Because if you do get banned because of being naughty, Nap's bad is because you're underage, which is fine, that's her rule. We're not gonna ban you, all of us. But if you get banned for any reason other than the fact that you're a baby, you will get banned from everybody else's chat, which would be really awkward. Because that's awkward for her. Because she has, the Moe Livers, they don't need to look at you in the eyes. She has to look at you in the eyes every time she goes up to Manchester. So, don't do that to her. Even if you want to do it for yourself, don't do it to her. Because she don't want to look you in the eye and know that she has to ban you because you did something naughty on someone else's stream. Promise? Be a good gal. Or else she's gonna have to, make awkward eye contact. She doesn't want that. She hates eye contact. She doesn't want to do some awkward-ass eye contact knowing that she had to ban you. Could be like that crazy gal that, threatened to, attack her at Hyper Japan because we had to ban her. It could be like that. Don't do that to her. No, it depends how you get banned, though. If she can't tell how she would be because most people who get in trouble with the cafe tend to avoid the cafe, right? They tend to avoid it, so she doesn't really have to confront anyone. She's a bit sad. Sometimes she wants to fight. Sometimes what happened to Crazy Gal? Yeah, really hyperfixated on the cafe, and they were being really rude to a lot of the moitakus and other masters. So we had to like ban her. But then she blamed Tori, started being transphobic to some of our staff, and then threatened to like fight her at a convention. Crazy work. Crazy. It was honestly crazy work. Like the gal, what like she found out like the gal is like not of sound mind, but can you imagine threatening a maid in a little cute Harajuku dress? Like, bro, that gal was a piece of work. That was crazy. That only was like 2 months ago, by the way, everyone. Imagine when your mods got banned at the cafe. Out of her time at the cafe, she's had to ban 3 gals. 3 gals, 1 for stalking, which, wild, like crazy levels of stalking. The other one was being fucking weird. As in like oversharing things they shouldn't overshare to random gals they've never met. And then the other one was the most recent one. She doesn't ban people very often, because it's actually quite hard to ban someone from a convention pop-up event, because then you have to inform the convention. It's a pain. Okay, it's an absolute pain. She doesn't really do it very often. Meet you outside, Tori? Outside where, little? Damn surprised. Most people are very polite. Like 99% of people are absolutely lovely, and she would protect them. But some gals are crazy. Scrap outside of Lidl? She was like, one of her bucket list items is to get into a real fight. Like, fist fight. If she was in Sword Art Online, the amount of fight she would get into. That's like a little bucket list item. Right? Like, genuinely, she wants to know how much damage she could do someone if she went all out in a brawl. She never got into a fight. She was a goody two-shoes at school. Never got into a fight, which is really sad. No. Fighting on a bucket list? But like, there's like, there's verbal fighting. And there's like, like she wants a fist fight. Like, no weapons. But claws, yes. You must polish your kung fu. No, she doesn't want a fight where it's like trained sports. Like how kung fu, taekwondo, there's rules to it. She wants a brawl outside of a Greg's. Like straight up, no holds bar. Whatever you can do, you can do. Why are you sad? She feels like she's missed out. She now thinks she wants to know if she's as dangerous as Tiger should be. Remember the top rope? She would do some crazy shit. Like, sometimes she just sits. She's not sure if this is outing herself as a psychopath, but like sometimes she'll just be like in bed trying to sleep, and then she'll close her eyes and start imagining what she would do to win a fight. You know what one of the things she thought she would do? Because she has pretty sharp claws, she would dig her fingers into their eardrums and start going and like push into the eardrums. She feels like you need to hit them with something unexpected, right? Because everybody's like, oh yeah, kick them in the nuts. Nah. She's gotta do some crazy moves. She'll do some crazy shit. Because you need to do some unexpected things to win a fight. Thumb and eyeball? Yeah, like she feels like obviously she's never gonna do it unless her life is endangered. But like low-key, she wants to know how it feels to like get into a proper fight. Like imagine, she wants a fight. She wants a proper fight where she doesn't get hurt. As in like no one either side gets hurt. Sort of online. You know, biting surprise always works. Nah, she feels like the biting surprise is boring. She feels like you need to do something even worse. Like you need to fall on your hand and slap them. You know, like you need to do some crazy shit because they'll think you're absolutely batshit, right? Like they can't just be like, oh, you're just ratchet. No, they need to know that you're absolutely off your head because they won't mess with you. Like the more crazy you are, the more you win, right? Because people don't mess. They don't fuck with crazy. You straight up headbutted you in the face. Damn, forehead? Like forehead first? Crazy. Tori rip her own arm off and beat them with it? She feels like when you think adrenaline would pass you that? Inflict the wound and target that spot? She's gonna cause some crazy, like, you would just like, what would you do? You know, like she would give like a Chinese burn, but to their neck. But like, even her and Brother Taiga, we never really fought, like, physically fought. We like argued, you know, verbal fighting, which Brother Taiga is very fucking good at. Like, terrible, but like, he's really good at it. But like, we've never had like, the most we probably had is like threw like things at each other, which is not the same as a fucking fist fight. With a Chinese burn? Is that a very old gal thing? It's so when you grab someone's arm or like whatever appendage you feel like, but then you twist one side with one hand and then you twist on the other side? Like you like, one goes clockwise, one goes counterclockwise. Those are all things when you were in primary? Damn, she was in... she may have been in high school when that was a thing. It is also called... It might also be called Indian bun? It is called something else as well, if she remembers. There is other names to it. Okay, right. There is other names to it. Okay, there's a different, probably. Yeah, we called it Indian burn here. No, there we go. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. We were grown adults using it all the time. Damn. Background music reminds me of my... It probably is. Remember that chicken scratch one? We would dare you to scratch the same spot 100 times. She remembers that. If she wasn't sure it was called chicken scratch though. It was called something, but she doesn't remember what it was. Huh. But yeah, one of her bucket list things is to go in like a full-on, no-holds-bar fight. One who'd bottle someone? She would love to do that. Like, again, like, she's so curious to how, like, because, like, the bottles they use, like, online and stuff, like, you know, in movies and stuff, they're sugar glass, right? So it shouldn't break like that. Kinda wants to know. Keep your feet solid down and kick low? No, you have to do crazy shit. Like, sure, no, like, she would probably trip you over and then piss. Like, she needs the gal she's fighting to know that nothing will hold her back. Like, y'all need, like, whoever's fighting her, they need to know that, like, you have messed it with the wrong gal. You messed with the wrong gal. Most no, it has to be random. You need to catch them by surprise. If you do boring stuff like, oh yeah, just kick and that's boring. 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 Big boring. Okay. Right. She got that done, that done. Close that. Need to thigh bone. Lurk out with the family. Thank you, Miana. Enjoy your lurk. Go and enjoy your half a lollipop. Enjoy your half lollipop. Okay, let's look at her list. Right. Gotta stop. Makes me sound violent. She can see you being pretty good at fighting. Maid? She feels like you'd be pretty good at fighting. Like, you give like good fighting vibes. Like, but she feels like you'd be you're very ratchet fighter. You know, like no holds barred kind of fighter. Cause some of y'all give taekwondo, you know, but some of y'all give would fight in emergencies kind of vibe. Like Magua? Magua, you give taekwondo vibes. You give taekwondo vibes. Zach, you definitely give taekwondo vibes. Sorry to say, you give taekwondo vibes. Kinoko? You're ratchet fighter. Yeah? Maid, Kinoko, ratchet fighter. Like, no holds bar. You don't know what taekwondo even is. You don't know what taekwondo is? It's a martial arts. It's like it's a type of martial arts, like karate, but like more flips and shit. You're a yellow belt in taekwondo? Yeah, but you might be a yellow belt in taekwondo, but you ain't using them taekwondo moves. You ain't using them taekwondo moves. Brandon, you get taekwondo vibes. You'd go in biting to try and confuse them? She cannot imagine you biting anyone. What do you mean you don't bite someone? She cannot. You are too pure to bite any. Like, she's imagining biting like a chihuahua would bite, you know, like. Kinoko would do some crazy shit. Kinoko would destroy a gal. Bite them straight in the hand? Nah, you say you would. She can't imagine it. You know what? She's trying to think. Oh, what's Delta? Is Delta taekwondo vibes or is Delta? Korean kicking style turned Olympic sport? You know, she used to be really good at Muay Thai. She's not anymore. She's old now. Huh? Thank God for lurking, Delta. We're trying to decide if you would be a ratchet fighter or you would be a taekwondo kind of gal. Like, you know, you would... What? Let's say you have to fight somebody. Would you try to follow, like, you know, taekwondo rules and, like... Would you be the kind of gal who would just go absolutely fucking batshit? You're taekwondo. Trying to think. Yeah. You're not ratchet enough. You're not ratchet enough. Conrad's... A lot of her gal pals seem to not be ratchet fighters. Like, ratchet? Ratchet means, like, crazy. Like, I'm not right. Like, you know, you're wild. You're from the ends. Unhinged, yeah. Like, let's see, whenever you're focused on someone, something, so you just the situation. Yeah, that's not unhinged fighting. Unpredictable is a strong contra. Exactly. If you're unpredictable, they think you're fucking crazy, and then they leave. That's the way, right? They feel fear. They feel absolute fear. And that's funny. Okay, time to sort out this schedule. Back to learning. It's raining. You're not one of those disgusting creatures. The honey badger? Badger. But yeah, you have to be like unpredictable when you're fighting a gal, right? If you're like life or death, you need to be pretty unpredictable. Okay, right. Let's pop that out. Yeah. Okay, that's her schedule done. That's that schedule done. Now she needs to sort out the app stuff. Okay, let's sort out this. Oh, sometimes it's so slow. Oh. Actions, delete. Make a copy. Variation. Tori. Variation. Athena. Variation. Mirror. Variation echo. Is she actually getting any work done? She is getting her work done. It is a bit slower than usual, but it's bringing her joy to spend some time with her gal pals. She was tempted to cancel the stream because she's been so busy. But she's like, you know what? No, she wants to Okay, right. Save that. Only fight you ever got was when you're in grade school. Someone got a fight with a girl. She'd grab your hands, grabbed onto me and grabbed onto you and started spinning? What? What do you mean grabbed onto you and started spinning? How'd I do that? Chocolate. chocolate cake. Quantity like 25. No. Maybe 26. Add variation. Megan. 6 of those. And 6. Okay. No, that. Save that. Oh. You got punted between the legs in GCSE week? Teachers were like, we aren't gonna do OWT because of GCSEs? OWT? Don't give her acronyms. She's dyslexic. Do nothing? Oh. That is unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate, that. Tonkatsu. 5. Stock is 11. Vegetable is, yes. In a box of these fucking things. She's too lazy to go downstairs. Don't judge her. 12. Excellent. Okay, cola. Sorting out all the stuff from there. Melon. Oh, she probably should check what she did for the prices. She needs to update them all. Oh. Running is not good. Yeah, don't fight. Like she's only saying she wants to have a fight because it's like a bucket list thing. Is that, not everything in the bucket list needs to happen. Right? Like not everything needs to happen. Don't start a fight, don't actually start a fight. If you do, don't say Tori did it. Okay? Don't say it was her, because it wasn't. It's not her. One of the weirdest bucket things? The whole point is that the bucket list is meant to be very long, right? It's not meant to have a lot of things. Like it's meant to be weird. It's meant to be weird and wacky. And she likes it that way. Edit. She makes all these teas. Edit. Earl Grey. Edit. Red berries. Chamomile. 3. Save. I don't even think she has enough water. Bucket list number 1. She don't know what's in in the top of her bucket list. You like to get a proper fight, but at the same time you don't? Yeah, she wants to get into a proper fight in the world of Sword Art Online. AKA, nobody actually gets hurt, but she wants to go all out fighting somebody. Gabi Clark, Gabi, welcome. Hello. Like, she really wants to try, but she doesn't want anyone to get hurt, including herself. But like, she just wants to know if she could win. Boxing sounds fun. Yeah, but boxing is that has rules. That's what she's saying. You're a taekwondo gal because you're following rules in these fights. She wants a fight with no rules. The whole point is that there's 0 rules. Like, you get fucked. That's the whole thing. She wants to know if she could win. Matcha latte, melon soda, chiffon cake, shaky. Rule suggestion: you can break them, not in like a boxing match. And if you're in a life or death situation, you bring out your boxing gloves, you will get laughed at. Just don't tell me it's gonna happen. Can you imagine, like, Susan down the corridor seeing a maid fucking neck a gal with a bottle? You know? Like, can you imagine what goes through that Karen's head when you see a cute little maid fucking just yunk? Bruh. That would go terribly. That will go absolutely terribly. My life for a kite, my life for a kite. And it. Um, 17. Save that. She thinks she got everything else added in. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There we go. Win by submission? Seeing one of the maids fighting someone? It won't be her. Like, she would take the headdress off, you know? She would, like, put the headdress off. She's off shift now. Headdress is off shift. As long as no one's injured? As long as no one's injured. She doesn't want anyone to get hurt. She just wants to know. Like Brandon said, like, you just really wanna know. Bum bum. Save and close. Okay. Enamel pin. Let's try to get as much of this stuff on the website as possible. And pin edit. Let's go find link. Link. Right. Boom, boom, boom. Creation Moitaku T. Bank 8. Okay, and change that one to... Okay. Right, let's go on key. We will eat those away. Okay, we're gonna edit that one, edit that one, edit that one. Right. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, right, let's go and change you. Fina, Shinjin, Ash, Shinjin, Meryl, Shinjin, not Piero, Ikuyo, Shinjin, Hestia, Shinjin, Kinjo, Shinjin. Because she has so much stuff now, she's beginning to have to ration what she brings to cafes. So there's only a couple per staff member that she's bringing. Meryl, Kijo, Ikuyo. Okay. How does she? Put 5 in all of them. 8, 8. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 8. Are you all still talking about fighting still? Damn. Who knew? See, y'all also wanna fight, okay? Let's all be honest here. Y'all also wanna fight. It is evident here that you all also want to have a scuffle. Try to get more Shinjin. Wow, how do you get more Shinjin checkies? None of them are Shinjin anymore. The only way you can get them is by coming tomorrow to Animanka Pop and getting them from the checky book. Other than that, kind of hard to get. Like finding a Shinjin Tori checky doesn't exist. She's skipped. Me, Cubic are screwed? You're the only Moitakus going to the event, and you get to actually see the checky book, like, not filled. Some of them aren't filled, but a lot of them are pretty hefty, though. There's a lot of sour ones. So you'll be pretty happy with that. Edit. Why are you doing this? There's a few from ages ago. You know what she found? You know what? No, you can wait until the charity event. She found a Miyu badge. That is ancient shit right there. You're wondering how ancient that is? That's ancient AF. Blimey, yeah, she found an old school meal badge. She was looking for something for the cafe and she just could not find it, but she found that. Useful gap. Is it the purple? Yeah, it is that one. There wasn't that much merch of everybody back in the day. Checky book. So, checky book. Pre-deco book. Merchandise. Do not display anywhere. Save and close. You don't know when Miru was in the cafe, so you don't know how old it is? That's like Yosh here. It nearly predates you, don't worry. More ancient than Tori? Yeah, Miru actually was in the cafe before Tori got involved at all. Just ancient gals. Miu was an android. Android built specifically for Moe. Not that young. Technically, Miru's like a year old because she was made from magic. So, yeah. V8, no, VAT. And item, ow. Oh, today she's doing okay. Keychain. Deal. 15. 2 for 15. Okay, merchandise. Save and close. Edit. No VAT. Will there be any Yuki bits on the charity stream? Yeah! She has to have a few items from Yuki. Very few, not that as many as she would like, but... definitely one or two at least. Actually, quite a few. There is a odd one or two. The only regret is never getting a Sora Checky, as technically she was the first one you met. Yeah, those are gonna be a little bit harder than more recent gals. Like, ever since Tori started taking over, we really kind of worked on the online aspect of the cafe. So like, unless you plus back in the day, you know, like back in the day, there wasn't that much available in terms of like producing merchandise. So want the reversible keychains? Yeah, the Moe Live ones. They're really, really cute. Super cute. You're not expecting anything there? She actually doesn't know if there's even anything of the older staff, like that level of old staff. You fell into it by accident in KidCon? Was that your first time in Moe? Crazy. Crazy. Delete. Edit. No VAT. Yeah. To be fair, our first time at Moe was KidCon. Yeah, might have been. Maybe? Just don't remember anymore. Do not remember. Do not know. Do not remember. Okay, magnet, lanyard. Photo card, nakama. Standees. Do we have a... Okay, there's the set of 3. Okay, that's perfect. Badges. Mini set, mini single, koha. That might actually be done. Big forehead scratching. Okay, big typings. Clickety clackety clack. Charlie! Welcome, welcome! Sure what time it feels since you first joined Moy over 10 months ago? Was it 10 months already? No. It wasn't over 10 months ago. It was like... 6? Or 7? It wasn't that long ago, because, it came in September. October, November, December, January, February, March. 6 months! Not 10 months. You didn't join 10 months ago. You didn't know who we were until Annie Magabop Manchester? No, it was September. It was the week after Vexpo. That's why she knows. 4 years? Ain't no way, Charlie. Ain't no way. Nah, you came like last year, no? No way. You've been here for 4 years and 7 months. If you joined when you were a baby, you could speak right now. You would be able to have conversations. You mostly lurk though? Oh no. Always lurk. Thank God for lurking. She does recognize your name, but she didn't think it was 4 years ago. Jesus Christ, we're old. We're fucking hags. We're bloody hags. We're ancient. You know what gets her the most though? Miana. Mostly because in the time that Tori has started streaming, Miana's about to finish university. Like, gals went from high school into university and is about to finish it. And what has Tori achieved? 1 dog. 5 years is crazy. You know what, Ryan? You're like the only gal, right? No, wait, it's Delta too. You and Delta are the only gals that haven't, like, reset their follow age. Because Miana's done it, like, 5 times. You're rough. Not I am. We are. We are collectively aged together. She forgets that people age with her. So she thinks she's catching up to her friends. And, like, other gal pals that are older than her. And she forgets that they also age. Which is kind of embarrassing if you think about it, right? People born in 2007 or 8 in this year is crazy. They're 19 this year. They're 19. Not 18. 2008 is 18 this year, right? At the end of this year? Right? according to the log, you followed a year? Magua, stop stalking the gal pals. Stop stalking the gal pals. You're just checking the logs. That's crazy. That might explain things, to be fair. What made you say hi? Charlie, what made you go? We'll finally say hello to the fucking weirdo on stream right now. Like, what? She does always wonder what makes a lurker stop lurking for the first time. Because, like, the only time Tori breaks a lurk is if, like, their, like, stream avatars brings her up. She's like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Though we're the weirdos, we are all a little bit weird. You're currently listening to a Tiger Girl on your chosen social media location. We're all a little bit fucking weird. But that's fine. Being normal's boring as shit. In long doses. She actually quite enjoys being normal for like a day in a week. One day she'll surround herself with the normal people. AKA a bunch of old people. One day a week she's surrounded by gals who don't know how to use a phone. Which quite fun, to be fair. But you kind of have the thick skin sometimes. Some of these old people are racist as fuck, but like they're hilariously racist. They're not like get out their country. They'll just say some unhinged shit, and it's because they're old. Because they're old. Can't say you're normal either. Not okay. If you're on Twitch regularly or YouTube regularly, you're not normal. But that's okay. That's okay. Normal gals, boring. Weirdos, funny. Weirdos with funny stories. Weirdos that could do crazy shit. Very girl. Maybe you were shy, Charlie, for the first year? But like something must have happened. She must have said something and you're like, you know what? This gal deserves a hello. You can't remember that far back? That's so true. She can't remember shit from last week. So... But now she's getting to a point where she's so old that she's too shy to meet other people because she thinks she's worried that her weirdness doesn't match other people's weirdness. Right? Because the youngins nowadays, they have a different level of weird. They start saying memes she doesn't really understand, or like they hyperfixate a lot more. Because she's like, for example, anime and like certain series, she's a casual fan. Even with like Yakuza stuff, even with like a dragon stuff, she's still very normal about it. Like she's kind of like, yeah, she loves Kiryu, but she doesn't know what chapter in what game Kiryu sneezes 3 times. But some of these fans, they know that, and it's kind of scary. You know? Like, it's kind of scary. And she doesn't have time for that. And then that's what the new age people are like. Down with the kids? Watch this? To be fair, you're down with the kids because you know how to fucking do that little tiny letters. That's techie. That's very techie. Not Scary 6'7"? She finds 6'7" really funny because other people hate it. You hear so a lot these days? She's still... You know what? At least Tori still gets is your parents in. And something about being the age that Tori is currently at, being asked if her parents are in, she should throw a curveball. She'd be like, no, but her child is. Go throw a little curveball. don't think anyone calls me sir. Nobody calls her ma'am, so you know. If Zach didn't react to 6-7 like he does, you'd be bored of it by now. Yeah, it's people's reaction to it that make her giggle. You know? But to be fair, if you ever met her, you would understand why she never got called ma'am. Because she really doesn't emit ma'am energy. She doesn't think so anyway. She could. Who knows? She might be. Fuck the bullshit. You're doing perfect right now. Aww. Aww. Oh, you're so nice. You're so nice. I call you ma'am sometimes, mostly in her ironic way. Yeah, she's talking about people who do it like... People who do it like seriously. You know what still gets her? Auntie. Getting called Auntie Tori still, like, it ages her. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. It's like Mama Taiga hates being called Grandma because she always refers to Mama Taiga as Grandma when she's talking to Truffle. Like, go to Grandma! Mama Taiga's like, stop that. Frog gets no good attention. She gives you attention. Are you saying her attention is not good enough, huh? 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 No, wait, no, it was the Christmas crack. Yeah! It's the fucking Christmas crackers. If you don't know what Christmas crackers are, they're like little toys that you pull during Christmas, and there's like a little bit of gunpowder in it. It like goes pop. It's a very British thing, but you need to be 12 to buy it. Fucking 12. 12. Don't put you on the spot like this. She's asking a very simple question. A very simple question. Is her attention not good enough? How dare you? Someone give you a look in disgust? Yesterday, when you were going to your grocery with your mom, did they think your mom was a sugar mommy? Like... Usually contain a paper hat, bad joke, and pair of nail clippers. You... Nail clippers? What kind of Waitrose ass? What kind of Waitrose Christmas crackers did you get? That's bougie. That's the most bougiest nail clippers. Nail clippers in your Christmas crackers. You know what she gets in her Christmas crackers? Maybe one of those little plastic things that you like press and it's a little frog and it jumps. You live the high life? Then we're gonna learn that Charlie shops at Waitrose. Oh, I only order from Ocado. You know what? Which was a really good one. One year she went to her... She always goes to her cousins for Christmas. And they got these Christmas crackers one year. And they had like kitchen utensils in them. Like whole cookie cutters. They shop in Waitrose. They shop in... Wait... She kind of wants to shop in Waitrose. She don't even know where her nearest Waitrose is. She don't even know. She hasn't been in a Waitrose in like 12 years. But Marks and Spencer's is her limit, okay? Because Marks and Sparks chicken legs is £1.26, and that's pretty solid. But, Tesco. What kind of fucking Tesco Christmas crackers are you getting with nail clippers? What? Crazy work. Waitrose Essentials Caviar? Should we do a stream where we just cook things, where we try cooking things with Waitrose products and like... Little? You're very attention starved? You gotta wake up earlier to get on her streams. Don't worry, we're doing community night soon. Get all the attention. Come here tonight. It won't be this week. It was originally this week, but it's gonna be the week afterwards, so Delta can join. You wonder if the new Little book is out? You read those books? You tried, Tori? She can't really help. She can't really help how to go to bed. There's the true and tested way. Zach, close your ears for like a minute. Okay, close your ears. Just like plug your ears, mute the stream for like a minute. Okay? Okay, wait. We good? Zach can't hear, right? You know? It doesn't work. You knew exactly what was gonna be said. That's apparently that's what doctors sometimes tell people to do, which is crazy. Can you imagine your NHS doctor told you to jerk it to go to bed? Like, she would be like, huh? What? But apparently that's what one of her gal pals got told. Like, one of her gal pals in the NHS, like, they went to an NHS meeting, and they went straight up, have you tried jerking it? Well, not in those terms, but you know. Like, they were like, oh, this might help you relax and get rid of that cortisol. That's an insane suggestion. Like, that's when you run out of ideas. Like, you know, why not some sleepies, you know? Why not just, like, some sleeping meds? Okay, Zach, you can come back now. Well, Brandon already knows it. Barry already knows. It's fine. You get the most attention thing? It's because you show up in front of her door, though. That's why you get attention, because you're just literally there. Take a walk in the forest and jerk it. Like, to be fair, it's kind of hard. It's hard to like tell a gal how to sleep better, because Tori can still honk shoe by just doing Sudoku or something. Like, she'll just end up doing work. She'll do some art. Like backlog, and she'll get like sleepy now. But she does have a very specific sleeping position that like will just turn her brain off. It's like slightly to the side. She's curled up. She's twisted. She looks like that Peter Griffin emote. You know when the gal's like all flipped over and shit. That's how she looks. That like resets her. Multi drinks can help too. Honestly, she's trying to think what has helped her go to bed and stay asleep. Probably doing like 10,000 steps, like doing a con day, working a con. That sends her to bed real quick. That makes her honk shoe real fast. Does Tori poke one leg out of the bed? Yeah, she gets one leg or one tail. Tail out. Appendage needs to come out of the sheets. Staying up 24 hours help me sleep? No. AP veg from 31st. The problem with that AP is that she's not home for like 5 days after that. You shake your foot. She sometimes twitches in her bed. Like she'll go to sleep and then she'll go and then she'll go. Trying to think what else helps a gal sleep. Being cookie run. Play cookie run. Play cookie run. White noise. You know what? White noise doesn't work for her. White noise doesn't work. Play cookie run. Add her. Play cookie run and add her on cookie run. Cookie run kingdom. That's how you go to bed. Dude, that's how Tori goes to bed now. She plays like half an hour of cookie run, doing her dailies, honk shoe afterwards. Is it safe? Yes. Oh, Sarah, you actually muted it? Oh, you're good gal. Reading for an hour in bed is good. You know what you do? Read scientific papers. What is likely an advert? You know what? Cookie Run doesn't have any ads. Unless you like select the ad button. You know what? Not many ads in Cookie Run Kingdom. And you get to play with her. She'll send you a gift every day. Because she plays every day. Like it's literally Sky on TUBER. Oh, Pookie. Very good. Read your autobiography that will put you to sleep. Coming never. Her autobiography would be so fucking boring. Sky, you know who that is? Skyon is a gal pal that came about 3 years ago. And they were like your age when they first came. And like there were streams where she was like an 18 plus stream and they were like, oh, can't go on it. Have fun though. Very good gal. Follows rules, good gal. Those are social links they used to keep you in the game. This Tori sending you a gift every day of 136 coins. Maybe when you try to sleep, you know what sends her to sleep? Thinking about fucking Po every night. That sends her to hunk shoe. If you want to know her sleeping, her once she gets in bed, she opens Cookie Run on her iPad. And then she scrolls Too Good To Go and all the other food apps that she's on. Down on Cookie Run. She doesn't have anyone to play Cookie Run with, which is really sad. Like the only gal she plays Cookie Run with is Cherry Plum Ghost, and she doesn't play as much anymore. Too Good To Go is great. Oh, it's fucking brilliant. Fucking love Too Good To Go. Sorry, you're playing Musume, but you're not playing Cookie Run. You seen the Cookie Run fandom? Yeah, but the Cookie Run fandom compared to the Italia fandom, different gen. So she's very much fine with just playing Cookie Run and not dealing with the fandom. Jujinoya, she's never had a sushi one. She's had bad sushi one. She had Japan Center one at one point. Great is always very good. Winzo's MVP still. Morrison's Too Good To Go. Solid as well. Morrison's Too Good To Go. Solid. Target blue light. She doesn't find the blue light, yellow light any different. Like she doesn't find it any different. Yeah, she doesn't really she doesn't really find that any difference. It doesn't make a difference for her, sadly. Listen, that's all the suggestions she has, Ryan. Maybe, to be fair, like, she feels like her method is probably just going to the gym. Whenever she doesn't go to the gym, she finds it hard to sleep. Like, to actually, like, work out. She finds it quite hard when she's not really moving. What's Cookie Run about? There's different games. There's, like, they recently released a game that was, like, is like a Overwatch clone-esque. Like a, you know, shoot him kind of thingy. But the one she plays is like a character runner designing kind of game. But trying to think of what other ways to go to bed. Except her initial suggestion. That's also not sleeping pills. Nothing medicated. You have a Miku plush that lives in your bed. It helps you calm down. What do you do to the Miku plush? Like what are you doing? Do you hug it? You go. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You smooch it. You go mwah. Cause she has long Garfield, and occasionally she snuggles the long Garfield. She's like, no. She nuzzles the long Garfield. Or occasionally, she'll squeeze long Garfield's paws. She goes, pew, 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 pew. Loud ass ringing you hear in your head when you're being put to sleep during surgery? Why do you say that as if that's a common occurrence, Zach? Because she has never been put under anesthetic. Anesthetic? Anastasia? That's a name. You have Blanche? She finds Blanche not like... Blanche, it's too tapered. Had over 20 surgeries? 20? Gal, you're like 45% cyborg at this point. And 20? She's never had a surgery. She's never been put under at all. You had an MRI the other day? That's some loud ass ringing? She's never had anything like that. She's too Asian. Like she has NHS and being British now, but she's too Asian to like. The most she's done is like a blood test. She's had X-rays, and she had. Yeah, that's basically it. She got a wisdom teeth. All they did was local. More surgery than needs to even alive. That is wild. She hopes you're doing okay. She hopes you're doing okay. Like she hopes you're like you don't have one like next week. She hopes like that's the end of it. Surgeries are scary. Last surgery you had was last year. She's the kind of gal that if she had a surgery, she'd be like, "Can you just like give her double eyelids while she's out?" You think you can ask them to do that? You think you could be like, "Oh, whilst you're already, doing something with her foot, can you like give her double eyelid surgery too? Like she's already down, She's already conked out. Can you just like give her a V line? Can you But yeah, she hopes there will be no more. Even though you're calming, so is meditating. Can you won't need, yeah, she hopes you don't need like any major ones. If you do, can you ask them to like add modifications? Can you just like be like, can you just add like some turbo boosters to your feet? Like, can you just be like, hey, here's a fiber underneath the table. Can you add like wheelies? Heelys? Can you add heelys to your feet, please? Can you just start like, oh yeah, while you're already there, can you just like RGB my limbs? Was them a high risk, but high reward? You could get, imagine you had Heelys directly on your toes. Like, imagine you had Heelys. Last one took 6 hours? Yeah, but like, that's okay. Let's say they're working on your brain, right? Your feet are completely left alone. Somebody else can come in and do the feet side of things. Right? Can somebody else can do the feet side? Even with insurance, in the UK it's free. Right, and a lot of like life-altering surgeries, things that improve life, is free. Unless you're in private, but even then, she's pretty sure private in this country is still not more expensive than it is in the US. Don't think they could do that during a high-risk surgery, but have you asked? You don't get what you don't ask for. Right? Like, you could be like, next time, touch wood, you don't need to do any more like major surgeries. But if you need to do a surgery and they're at your head, can you just ask them to add Heelys to your feet? Please, she would be in awe if you showed up at a cafe with Heelys directly on your toes. That would be life altering. She would be like, yo, that's cool as fuck. Because she's the kind of gal, like, if she ever had to lose a foot, you know that prosthetic foot she would have? That thing's gonna have a knife in it. She's gonna pull out a little toe knife. You know, imagine getting gypped. Imagine getting gypped by her toe. That'd be that, you know? You would never live that down. You would be the clown of your gang. There's lots of enjoys in experiencing cucumber. Exactly. Gyp. Gyp is London slang for getting stabbed. You gyp someone, you gyp. It's quite old slang though. It's not very new. It's quite old. It's like chirpsing. Then again, ambulance ride is just thousands. Yeah, it's crazy. The US is kind of wild for like cost charging for ambulances. Shanked is a bit newer. Gypped is very London. Gypped is incredibly... Oh, it's only London. She's never heard it outside of London. She knows you're also London made, but like... We have our own time. You could ask them during... Yeah, like... Ask them next... Your next surgery, ask them, can you add Heelys onto the foot? She wants to see a medical resident having to explain to a young, hopeful gal that they indeed cannot have Heelys on their toes. Is that what it's saying? Is the cut of your gyp? She's not sure what that saying is. Can you please let her know what the doctor says? Because she's very curious about that. Every region probably has its own slang for getting stabbed too. She's pretty sure there's more than just gypped and shanked. I like to whip out brass monkeys to confuse people. Do people actually use brass monkeys as like actual phrase though? Okay, she's almost done with this. She's almost done. She's almost done. She's so close to being finished with this. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Sensitive part of the body due to the amount of muscles and no, like it's just the bottom of your feet. You know the bit that you shave off. Can you just ask them to super glue a wheel in? You know. By the way, it actually is just joking. Don't actually pressure them to add Heelys onto your heels. She is just joking. Follow what your doctor's saying. But like, you should do it as a joke. You know, do it as a joke. Do it as like if a doctor's like, you have any questions? That's when you throw it in. But read the room first. Read the room. Make sure like everybody, you know, it's not too serious. Read the room, but you'd find when you see the perfect opportunity, you'll know. You'll know. This turned me into Frankie from One Piece. You want a metal chin, Makua? Want a metal chin? It's kind of hard to read the room. Zach, you're young. They're gonna be like they're gonna try to make things lighthearted. You're young. You're young. Maybe you know what? You'll know when you find the right opportunity. You'll know. You'll know. You'll know the opportunity. This is your task now. Find the right opportunity where you can ask your medical practitioner if you can add Heelys onto your toes. What of a crazy modification. You know what? She is gonna one day, if she ever needs to get surgery, touch wood, She would ask them if they can give her double eyelid surgery while she's already there. Like, can you just while you're already stitching her body up, can you just give her a tummy tuck? I was to give you a tail? What do you mean, give her a tail? She already has one, Brandon. She's still want 2? That would be weird. That would try to be that's trying to be one of them what the fuck's that? What's this? What's? It's not kaiju. Not Oni. Oni's part of it. Yokai! I was talking to Zach. Oh, okay. She was like, what do you mean? She already has one. Rather than getting healers and healers, getting a damn tiger ears would be more funny. People do get that, don't they? Like, people like... They like cut up their human ears to make them elf ears. That's a little bit... That's a bit crazy. That's a bit crazy. Does Tori have multiple pairs of headphones for human and tiger mode? She doesn't have... Wait, you don't... Have you never seen? She doesn't have human ears. Like... Wait. Wait, no, that's the wrong gal. There's no... She didn't even know she has a bold emote. Wait. She's not sure if she knows how to do this. Wait. What's gonna show up? She doesn't have human ears. Like, it's literally, it's a plain surface. There is nothing there. Her ear canals start from the top of her head. Back to Tiger. Oh, hello. She's fucking massive. She doesn't own any headphones. She only owns earphones. They don't really go on her top of her head, you know. They don't really go on top. Ear reconstruct. Why are you reconstructing your ears? Like, do you have funky ears? She doesn't keep track on her gal pal's ears. She doesn't really look at people's ears. Did we distract you enough yet? She actually finished everything she needed to do today. So that's why she's still yapping. She has never seen your ears, so she doesn't know. The outfit would have been custom made to accommodate for the tail. Normally, with gals with tails like ours, we normally wrap them around our tummy. Like, that's how she normally, whenever she's wearing outfits that, like, don't show her tail, she wraps it around her tummy. Your new cosplay you're planning, it might be noticeable? Now you're saying this. Now everyone who sees you at the con is gonna be, like, looking at your ears. You've done this to yourself. I'm on me laptop now. Why are you talking like a caveman? On me laptop now. Hello, welcome back. Just trying to think what me tired. Her tail is a big dragon tail. You can see the little bunny tail sitting on top of the base of her tail. Are you saying it's tucked in? Crazy. She has a really skinny tail. She just needs to put some wax in it, and it looks like a rat tail. It's kind of uncomfortable. She just needs to wet the tail. Like, if she wets her tail, you ever seen those, like, cats that, like, get showered and they look like skeletons? That's how her tail looks like. No, her tail was out. She's trying to imagine this artwork. She's not imagining it. She's not imagining it. But you know what? Because she's done with work, she probably should go and get ready for bed because she has to wake up really early tomorrow. Up like 6 a.m. Disgusting, innit? Disgusting. Vile. Okay, right. we can turn the BTM on and turn you off. Let's see. You still wake up to say good morning? Yay! Yippee! Right, let's go, 6 a... Oh, no, she forgot about the fucking... the time zone. Oh. That's devastating, That's some sad shit. That is dire. She's gonna get like 3 hours of sleep. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. This is devastating. She's going to riot against daylight saving. Daylight saving? Rude. Absolutely rude. Daylight saving. So rude. Right? Okay, let's go find a gal to rate and redirect to. Right. There we go. We gotta go over to Rita, who is celebrating their anniversary stream. So we're gonna go over to Rita, and you're weird to be able to run better on lower sleep than more sleep. It's because you're young, Zach. Oh, just you wait. AMP site says the con is on Monday. She's gonna shoot herself. Imagine, you know what? There has been cons that have been on bank holidays, and that is insane work. Bank holiday? Ugh. Thanks for streaming long enough. Thank God for keeping her company and getting her to finish the work that she is meant to have done. You know what? It really did help. Getting it all done. Whether or not she'll forget something, who knows? Don't forget about the pie. She has a 25% chance of forgetting. 25% chance. To be fair, the Manga Pop site it is wrong. Like, she did see it earlier. Good gal grind. Good gal grind. 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 She'll see you all on Monday. She's gonna play some more Lost and Found Co. And she won't see you until the next Sunday from then. Because she is going to Newcastle. What is there in Newcastle? She's never actually... Oh, no, she's been once. Far as fuck. Everybody say good luck to her and her driving. Because lately her driving has been shit. There's a castle. The only castle she wants to see is White Castle, which is that fried fish branch. There's also Costco Petro Garage. She's already passing one, so it's all gal. It's all gal. We're going over to Cassis over on Twitch because we always go on YouTube. So let's go on Twitch. Anton Decker from Newcastle. That's weird as fuck. Until next time, gals. Thank God, everybody, for keeping her company. Thank God, thank God. Thank God so much. She'll see you all. She'll see you all. Thank God for keeping her company. It makes her very happy. It makes her very happy. She forgot you can still hear her here. That's really fucking embarrassing. Oh, for fuck's sake. She always forgets we can still hear her here. She's gonna, you know what? She's gonna end stream by sniffing into the screen. You all ready? You all ready?